Class 10 student, as I always told you, that there will be a day in your life when your half yearly will be so near and you will be like, oh, we just started our class 10th in the month of March. Yes, and the time has come here. Since the starting, we were discussing about to cover the syllabus, because suddenly your half yearly will come and you will be like, oops, the syllabus is not yet covered. I know that this is the situation that you are facing, my dear students. Don't worry, because here your teacher, SST teacher Tanvi Pahuja, I'm going to tell you about a perfect roadmap that you have to follow from today. And seriously, you have to follow from today at a serious note. Welcome on the platform, Deeksha, Vedantu. Beta, see, this is the month of August, and in the next month, somewhere we will start our basically half yearly examination. Some of the places it is known as midterm examination. What I'm assuming is by the end of the September or in the early week of October, you will be having your midterms or half yearly examination. Right? What we have to do is to make a 45-day plan in which you will cover your entire syllabus. So first we should know what actually the syllabus is, right? You guys are very much aware about the syllabus, beta. This is August and we are making the plan for your 45 days properly designed in a manner that none of your day is wasted, as well as you complete everything before the examination along with the revision, along with the practice, as I always do. Right? Okay, so coming with the syllabus of SST beta, first of all, yes, you have 4 sections, very well aware about that. Talking about history, pay attention, talking about history, we have 4 important chapters that we have to cover entirely for final exam. What I believe, one thing that it can vary from school to school. Obviously, it will vary from school to school because some of the school pick another chapter at earliest. Right? Some have different half yearly pattern, half yearly syllabus, but what I have brought to you is an average syllabus that I believe will be same to around 80% of the students. For any change, you can please adjust and rearrange it according to the timetable we are going to decide. Okay? Coming to it, rise of nationalism in Europe for sure in everyone's school, right? Then we have nationalism in India for sure in everyone's school. Even some of the schools started with nationalism in India, if you can connect with me. Now here is the chance of print culture and making of global world. But what I believe, they are going to give you making of global world as it is a small chapter. They will cover it here itself and they will leave only one chapter of history for your pre-board. I believe that. The next year is geography, which starts with resource and development, forest, wildlife, water resource, agriculture. At least 4 chapters from geography will be coming for sure. Right? What are the chapters? Resource development, forest and wildlife, water resource and agriculture. And I feel that some of the school even ended these chapters too. Coming to this, power sharing, federalism, gender, religion and caste and political parties. If you feel, ma'am, this many chapters, yes, beta, most of the school do that. And they just fool you with the half yearly syllabus so that actually you read once the chapter. But here the agenda will not be just reading, not be just completing the syllabus, but securing good marks in half yearly, because this boosts your confidence. Actually, it boosts your confidence, and sometimes we get demotivated if we do not get good marks. And actually we need to talk to our parents also after the result comes. So yes, and the next one is development sectors, money and credit. Beta, see. These are the number of chapters which I am thinking that they are going to come in your exams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How many chapters do we have? We have 14 chapters in the list, and the end there is map work too. Right? This also gives you how many marks? 5 marks, hence we have to take it separately as a task, as an agenda. Separately as a task. Understanding this point of mine? Very good. Now, when we are done with the syllabus and all the basic things, let me tell you, as there were 14 chapters plus 1 that is map work, taking all together as 15-1, I divided it in a way that we have to give 3 days to a chapter. Okay? 3 days to a chapter. If you are thinking, ma'am, it is very less, beta, then what are you doing from since the month of April? right? Some of the chapters are very small. Yes, I believe some of the chapters are lengthy. In that, what we will do, we will balance all of them. Okay, getting my point? So my advice, the planner that I am making is of my advice. You can adjust this accordingly. You can rearrange the chapter. But yes, 3 days to a chapter is more than enough, more than required. So what we will do, we will start with, first of all, we will start with a light chapter so that it can boost our confidence. Let's take the chapter of geography first, okay? Chapter number 1 from geography, that is resource and development. Now, resource and development. It is also a task because we have to complete all the soils of India from here. Okay, getting my point? Once done with this beta, I would suggest you go to economics and complete the chapter 1. Why I am taking the easy chapter first? Because this will be long in your memory. When it is difficult, you started now, you will lose your confidence and you will feel like exhausted in the beginning only. So do that. Okay? Then go to civics again, chapter number 1, that is power sharing. Very easy, and I believe that you don't need actually 9 days for completing these 3 chapters. If you are like concentrated enough, then you can do it in the 6 days. Why I am saying that? We have to balance it in the next chapter. And what is that chapter? You are well aware about that. That is chapter number 1 of history, rise of nationalism in Europe. Rise of nationalism in Europe. As I dealt with each of the sections, first chapter, now we will be proceeding with the second one in the same sequence, right? Let's cover forest and wildlife because now we are exhausted with the chapter of Europe. We need some small light chapter. Beta, take the chapter geography ka chapter 2, that is forest and wildlife. Now go with economics chapter 2. Sectors of Indian economy need to be done very, very nicely, right? Sectors. Again, after an easy chapter, you got a sector wala chapter. Then go to civics ka chapter 2, that is federalism. Federalism, again, very good chapter, lengthy chapter. We have to do it. Now come back to history ka chapter 2, that is what? Nationalism in India. Again, a lengthy chapter, nationalism in India. Getting my point? Then come to geography, read the third chapter. Come to economics, money and credit, read the third chapter. Come to civics, read the third chapter, that is gender, religion and politics. Don't read that third chapter of history, making of global world. It just need half hour to complete it. Right? So we will be completing the rest, that is political parties from civics. Then we will be completing agriculture wala chapter from your geography. Getting my point? When we are left with other days, what we will do? Beta, we will do map work in day 40 to 42. Right? And we will end our session with revision. Beta, this is a perfect planner. If you follow it now, trust me, you are going to get very, very good marks, right? This is a planner, and I would suggest you to make this type of planner subject wise. See, I am the person who used to say that, beta, don't make long plans. But this time, see, you don't need to target acha day, target, make a plan, paste it on the paper. No, you just know one thing. 3 days, 1 chapter. 3 days, 1 chapter. Choose the sequence according to you, rearrange according to you. But one thing that must be fixed, that is 3 days, 1 chapter. Because I don't believe in making long-term plans and doing nothing. End up doing nothing. I believe let's take gradual steps, one after another. Okay, 1 chapter completed, do another, but one thing is to be done, beta. This is to be followed with every chapter. You have to read NCERT, obviously. It is the major source of information. Nothing more than is required from NCERT, apart from NCERT. Solve all the PYQs chapter wise. Once you are done with NCERT, solve the PYQs chapter wise. Beta, question comes from PYQs only. Make a habit that this 45 days you are writing 2 questions a day. You know, it will make you solve how many questions? 90 questions. Think about it. Imagine in your mind, by your half yearly exam comes, you have already written and practiced 90 questions. And what is more required than this? 2 questions daily. I have to write anyhow. On the fifth day, oh, sorry, this is not the fifth day. On the third day of the chapter, whenever chapter ends, take a time to revise it. ठीक है? Practice map work for sure, beta. 10 MCQs after you read the chapter. Right? And most important thing, fix a slot for SST. Beta, you have maths, science, language, a lot of subjects, school, coaching. I know you have so many tasks to complete in a day. I would suggest you that from 45 minutes to 1 hour, you should fix just one slot for SST. That this is a slot. Anyhow, I will be doing SST in this time. Right? And I particularly suggest students before going to bed, when you're wasting time using phone and stuff, just that 45 minutes can change your SST marks for sure. And before you enter in your half yearly exam, I would suggest to have a mock test first. This will analyze your situation where you lie. Okay, so this is the perfect roadmap that you have to follow before your half yearly examination, and I know you are going to do that. I particularly believe that you are going to do that. We are Deeksha, Vedantu, CBSE English. You guys watch our live sessions. All the one-shots that are required for your half-yearly examination is already uploaded on the channel. And in case you need any of the one-shot, right? Any of the one-shot, ma'am, this is not there, that is not there, beta, free field to ask. Feel free to ask. Okay, I will be there helping out in any way possible for SST particularly. So yes, that's it from my side. I just need an assurance after watching this video. Yes, ma'am, we are going to follow this plan. Take care. Meet you soon next time.